Okay, day 2 of the taking off the valve cover thingy-majiggy. Right, here's a little pipe here with a cable tie on it, attached to something that I have no idea what it is. Okay, I had to get some pliers on that. There you go, I got it. Use a bit of spray on this bolt. This is penetrating spray. It penetrates. Penetrator. Okay. I have no idea what this bolt does. Let's take a look at what this thing is. Okay. Oop. Okay, there was only one bolt in it, so I assume there should have been a bolt in there too? Or not? Well, there's the other hole. Do you see oil down there? Was oil coming out of that hole? I don't know. No idea. I kind of need to get this throttle wire off and I can't figure out how to do it. I think the wire's held in here. I'll try and figure out a way of getting that out. And then I can unscrew it there. Hopefully I can shed a little bit more light on the situation. Let's have a little good look at this. Does that pop out? Who knows? Right, I managed to get it out, but I noticed the cable's just a little bit frayed here. It's not breaking, but it will only get worse, won't it? So I have to look about maybe changing this throttle cable. And now there's a cheeky pipe here that was hiding. I can't get this one off. This one's stubborn. Time for long nose pliers. With those long nose pliers I managed to loosen... Oh shit, what is that? I think that's coolant. So this had coolant in it, and it was coming out with coolant, so I thought I would make a little makeshift bung with one of those used panel clips. Now no coolant leak. So let's give that little leak tidy up there where it leaked. Now it's this clip here. Does this come out? Yeah, I got it. There you go. That clips out. Okay, now that pipe there is the last of the pipes, I think, and then I can start unbolting this thing. This pipe seems to move. I don't know if that's here is meant to move or not. Is that normal that this moves? I've got it out and it's this bit. Stick that down there. Just don't know if that's normal, that should move. Okay, let's start taking these bolts off then. To take this off. Start with these two bolts, this one and this one. Here goes then. It's hard to do with holding the camera. Okay, I got it. Okay, this is just actually a nut, it's not a bolt. so I don't know what it does. So I'll just stick that on the box there. Oh no, I've got a tub here. A special tub for my bolts. Now we're on the other one. So these weren't too tight, these were two 12mm nuts. Okay. In the bucket. I actually have no idea what they undid. Ooh, alright, there's a cheeky bolt at the back here. You see them? 1, 2. Now, it's bloody hard to get in there, but I can get on it. Okay, I've got this one. It's another 12mm bolt this time, I believe. Okay, I've got it out. Alright, that's a 12mm bolt there. Let's just come from there. In the bucket. Okay, now this is the 4th bolt on this bit. Same one as the one I've just taken out. Kind of a longish 12mm top bolt. In the bucket. Now, is this loose? Yes. This comes off. Okay, let's have a look at this. I have no idea what this thing's called, but I take it that these things open and close to let in air. And that thing controls it. They're quite stiff. Should they be stiff? Or really loose? Every time I push them down, a little bit of air comes out that little hole. Also, this smells of oil, so I don't know if it should or shouldn't. Should this be cleaner? Should these be looser? Now this thing is a gasket. Should I... Can you reuse this, or... I'll just get a new one, I suppose. Again, there's like oil around the rings here. Put that down there. Now the bolts I will put with them, so I can remember that those are those. Okay, it doesn't look particularly bad, but there's this weird yellow stuff. I don't know what that yellow stuff is. Needs a bit of a clean up. Also, here's like oil. Don't know if that means anything. Okay, the next part is we're going to tackle these bolts. A nut. 2 nuts. 1, 2, and the rest of bolts. I think with washers. With 2 washers, in fact. Have a sip of beer. Okay. Got it. Right, I'll just loosen each one. Got it. Not very tight, so that's a good thing, I suppose. Okay, so they're all loose, and now I'm going to take them all out and put them in the bucket. Okay, this was the first nut, and the washer seems to be attached to the actual nut, so that makes that easier. Bucket. Okay, so this bolt has the washer attached again, but there's just a note, there's a little rubber thing here, which I must be careful with. Bucket. The next bolt I took out didn't have the little rubber bit, so I don't know how important they are. Bucket. 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 And the final nut didn't have a washer, so I don't know, this must have been off before or something, I've got no idea. Okay, so time for seeing if this thing comes off. Does it wiggle? Okay, it wiggles, that's good. Right. Okay, so far so good. Let's be gentle, let's be gentle. Oh man, there's a cheeky pipe. Found him, there he is. This little cheeky pipe here. Okay, this was that cheeky pipe. I put a little bung in the end again because it's got coolant in it. Okay, so I've removed this bit now. Okay, this was the bit that I said that moved. Should that move? Okay, so I've taken that off and I've taken the leads out. I think they're ignition leads. I put some tape on and marked them 1, 2, 3. Oh shit, that's come off. And so on, so I know what's what when I put them back. This was a pig to get off, the wire thing. Again, I've marked them 1, 2, 3, and so on. So I know which one goes in these 4 connectors here. And that came off with one bar 10mm bolt with washer. There did seem to be one 10mm nut, missing on the second one. That was one. That was the one with the nut on. That was holding that electrical thing with, yeah. Now I've just undone all the 10mm bolts and nuts and things holding the rocker cover on. So I made a special little cardboard thing that when I take a bolt out, like this one, number 5, then I put it in there so I can remember where on the head gasket that bolt, on the the cover gasket, where that valve cover, rocker cover, where that bolt goes basically. So I've taken every single bolt out of the cover gasket, valve cover, and I've got the numbered bolts. So the bolts are all different lengths. You see? So keep that in a safe place. Like so. So here's the moment of truth. This should just lift off somehow. Hold on. Okay, so I've lifted it off. So let's take this over and have a look at it. Right. Okay, I'm having a look. I've got a feeling oil was leaking from number 4 here. That's where oil... I don't know though, I can't say that for sure. Here there's a bit of... it's a bit rough. There's split. See that? That's split slightly.